So for my senior shadow, I went to Jumping Beans Preschool under Shatha Bean Huss, who is a preschool teacher, for my first half of my day, and for the second half, I went to Hagen Elementary under Tara Carvey in a kindergarten classroom as a student paraprofessional, as I do every day. I got to Jumping Beans at 8, and I talked to Shatha for the first hour, and then the kids got there at 9, and I stayed until 11:50. Then I went over to Hagen, and I was there from 12 to 3. So I was interested in going to Shatha's at Jumping Beans because she is play-based and conscious discipline-based. So she teaches life skills instead of letters and ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. She teaches them how to make friends and how to solve conflicts and things like that, basically. I've always been interested in being a kindergarten teacher, so that's why I was really grateful for the chance to be a student para and be in a kindergarten classroom. So basically what Shatha does every day is her motto in her classroom, and she says to the kids, "It's my job to keep you safe," and they say to her, "And it's our job to keep it that way." So her basic role is to keep them safe and teach them their life skills. She makes sure that they're always safe. She makes sure that they are learning the life skills that they need to succeed in life, and that they are making friends and being safe and careful with each other and kind. She doesn't use the words be nice. She uses the words be kind. At Hagen, Tara teaches the kids, keeps them safe, follows the curriculum to make sure they're learning what they need to be, and teaching the kids is basically her main duty, and loving them, caring for them. 3 activities that I observed or participated in at Jumping Beans was we did a green eggs and ham activity because it was Dr. Seuss week. We also went to the gym and we played with exercise balls and fake bricks, and we built castles. We also did like story time. Shatha read a book to them. And then at Hagen, I usually get there around math time, so I help them with their math. And usually Tara will have me, Miss Nettie, who is her para, and herself will each go to a different table and teach the kids the lesson individually so they get a more personalized learning experience. And so I did that, and then we did a fun little Dr. Seuss art project, and then I helped grade papers, as I do usually every day. Educational needs for a preschool teacher is a degree in early childhood, usually a bachelor's degree, but Shatha suggested to me to get at least a master's and go above what most people do. For kindergarten, you need a degree in elementary education, at least a bachelor's, and you can go higher, and it's probably better to go higher. The low, median, and high wages for a preschool teacher. So the lowest is $17,000 a year, and the median is about $25,000 a year, and the highest is $36,100. A kindergarten teacher, the lowest is $35,600, the median is $55,400, and the highest is $86,300. So 2 possible post-secondary institutions that I have considered for both of these degrees are Black Hills State University and University of Mary. So I definitely think I'm going to go into education. It's just really hard for me to decide between preschool or elementary. They're both very vital, and it's hard for me to decide which one I think fits me best. At this point right now, I'm thinking kindergarten, but I also love the age of preschoolers, and I want to be able to implement those life skills that they need to succeed. My favorite thing about the shadow at Jumping Beans was just being there with the kids and seeing the difference between conscious development or conscious discipline with the kids rather than what most people would consider a basic preschool. It is a completely different environment, and it was really cool for me to see that difference and see the difference in the kids and how Shatha is with them too. My favorite thing about Hagen is making and building the relationships with the kids that I have, and it honestly it makes my days so much better when I go down to Hagen. My least favorite part or surprising factor, I guess my surprising factor with Jumping Beans was just how much she let them do their own thing, because basically she let them run around and do their thing and intervened when they needed it, instead of being like, oh, circle time and reading time. She let them come to her about that stuff. If they wanted to do a different activity or if they wanted to have reading time, it was their option. So my biggest surprising factor at Hagen was just I wasn't expecting to make such important relationships with the kids so fast. I've only been in their classroom since January, but those kids have impacted me so much, and it's insane. And the amount of love that I have for them is so big, and I just wasn't expecting it when I went down there to have this much love for them, but they have impacted my heart more than I ever thought possible, and seeing them every day is definitely the highlight. And yeah, that's about it.